We'll be right back.
A lot of what's going on is showing us that once you give a child basic literacy, education is now totally differently defined for the 21st century. And we need to upgrade our mindset to that. So change entirely, overhaul the education ministries across the continent. Take away these people who are still tied to the old ideas of the British education system, which they believe they are guardian angels for. We must overhaul that. Number two is we need to actually look at each of the sectors from where our opportunities can come and look at what it is that would make those sectors productive and competitive, and then invest our policies and our institutions and our investment into them. And then number three, we need to get this conversation around the social contract between the leaders, the political leadership of this continent, and the citizens, because we're operating a broken social contract. And that's why instead of there being a conversation, we have conflict and friction. And it's time to change that.
This video is credited to the World Economic Forum. And yes, the system of education in Africa needs a total reformation. The system of education we currently use in Africa, we need to take it, wrap it up, and just throw it out the window. We need to destroy the whole thing and rebuild it. It hasn't worked. It didn't work 60 years ago, and it's not working today. We are producing graduates with no skills, with no value in the job market. And yet we wonder why our economy is stagnant. It's just standing in one place and not moving forward. As we want to define democracy according to the African realities, we must define education according to the African realities. We must look at our communities and look at the things that we need to do to advance our communities and study them in school. It is pointless to go to school today and study the French Revolution. It doesn't make any sense. Let's study what can help us in Africa. Yes, we need to have that conversation with our politicians.